All right, y'all, I'll interrupt your timeline to bring you this breaking news update. Now, today's game of sports has a lack of boundaries with today's players. All around, we're seeing players use behaviors to where it seems there's no respect on the field of battle at all. Now, this is the second time this year in the NFL where we've had a player purposely spit on another player. Now, that's just crazy. First was Dallas on opening night when Jalen Carter spit on Dak Prescott. And now we have Ja'Marr Chase, wide receiver for the Cincinnati Bengals, spitting on Jalen Ramsey after things got heated near game's end. Now, I don't think it's fair that Jalen Ramsey gets tossed for reacting how he reacted, because you don't do that. You don't do what Ja'Marr Chase did, and if you do it, whatever comes back to you is what you deserve. That's just what I believe. But let's talk about it. Is sportsmanship out the window in today's sports? Now, while you sit back and put your seatbelt on, I need you to think about it, because we're going to be right back to talk about it right here on Straight Shoota, all right? All right, so we back. So back to the story that took place in Pittsburgh yesterday. The Steelers defensive back Jalen Ramsey was ejected for throwing a punch at Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Ja'Marr Chase. But what a lot of them refs didn't know was that Chase actually spit on this man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
see where I'm from, you don't
he
do that.
spit on this man with less than 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, when Pittsburgh even won the game still. You know, they ended up winning 34-12, but still, you just don't do that. Now, after the game, Ramsey kept letting the refs know on the field, like, yo, he spit on me, but, you know, the refs can't see everything at a glance, but a lot of times they just miss it. So I don't know why they weren't able to go to the TV review and see that they missed that he got spit on. Like, man, like sometimes you just gotta, sometimes the rules get bended. We know that. We do know that. But in a situation like that, I don't feel like he should have been ejected at all, because if somebody spit on you, that's the lowest of the low that could take place to any human to human. Like, you just don't do that. And you lucky, I mean, you know, in the street, all the above is going to take place if you do that to a real man. Now, the local reporters that was at the game that was in Pittsburgh, you know, their local Fox affiliate, they had it on camera, showed spitting coming out of Chase's mouth just before Ramsey threw the punch. Now, we know Shefty's on the job, and we know the NFL's going to do their due diligence, look at the videotape, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to see that that man was reacting the way a man should react. Now, you know, I'm going to give Jalen Ramsey a gentleman's clap, a gentleman's round of applause, because he could have took it to a whole nother level. Because, see, I'm from the country. If that was me, I'd just scooped him up, tried to rip his helmet off, and bop! What? Remember when Myles Garrett went berserk on the Steelers that time? Took his helmet off and slapped that man. You know what I'm saying? With the helmet. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't condone violence unless necessary, but he said that man made a racial slur. You know, what was the, y'all put it in the comments, what was that Steelers quarterback name? Matter of fact, he just, Rudolph. Yeah, that's what it was. When Myles Garrett went upside his head. See, this could have been another scenario like that, where people losing a whole bunch of money and got all kinds of crap going on. You know what I'm saying? Just because, and we out here just trying to play the game. What happened to sportsmanship? Now, you know, I used to play basketball in middle school, but you know, like even back then, you wish somebody good luck before the game. Let's be real. That's a lie, because I don't want you to win. I want to win. Let's be for real. But it's still, if boxers can get in the ring and try to kill each other and then shake hands after the fight, you can show that. I mean, trash talking is cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a trash talker and you can only talk trash when you winning, you don't need to be talking trash, because at the end of the day, when you losing and you ain't going to be able to take it, that's going to be a fight, you know? Now, y'all put it in the comments if I'm wrong. Because, like, you know, they were saying that they had been going back and forth all game, trading shots, taking shots at each other, trash talking. You know, we're going to get to the press conference in a minute. But at the end of the day, if we talking trash and you spit in my face, man, you're going to see some stars immediately after that. Because I just don't see how a man is going to sit there And
Stop it. Y'all quit playing.
man, please, man.
Quit playing.
Just stop it, man. Like, it doesn't even make sense that this is happening. And, you know, let's be real. Like, look, Jalen Ramsey's only been ejected one time in his career. That's when he played for the Jaguars back in 2017. So neither one of these guys are troublemakers. I think they got caught up in the heat of the moment. Now, I don't know what made that man think he was some big bad whatever to think that he just gonna spit on a man. Now, off season, these people be in the same places, the same events. You know, you're gonna have to see that, man. So, you know, post game, both of them got to get their rocks off. Let's check it out.
Yeah, as soon as he spit, it was. Yeah, I ain't gonna tolerate that part of it. I'm sure the NFL they'll do their due diligence. They got 100 cameras out there. They can investigate. They can see everything. I just told y'all was facts. First scuffle, y'all can see. Y'all go look at the video. He snatched my mouthpiece off my helmet. Then we got into it. The next play, all their camera views, they should be able to pull it up and see that he spit. And it's whatever after that. You know, it still looks nice. Keeping it honest.
He was keeping it honest. Like, I mean, he was being really, really, really nice. Cause, like I said, man, he's a better man than me. Cause as soon as the spit came out of his mouth, it'd have been the 5-finger discount going right back in it. Wow, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about immediately. And this is the sad part about the whole thing. Check out what this dude had to say after the fact, right? Check this out.
I ain't never opened my mouth to that guy.
What about that?
Lie.
Well, he don't like some of the words I told him. We've been going back and forth the whole time, so I'm sure some got under his skin. The first time we had a altercation, then it was the second time. You see me get punched? Oh. I ain't spit on nobody.
What about that?
Lie.
So there you have it, man. He just lying all over the place. That's not a man's man. He needs some better mentors and, like, you know.
Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
Bro, you on tape.
You don't want to believe it.
You on tape. And you just dug yourself a deeper hole because you lying about it. The world can see it. And you had an arrogant smirk on your face like it's funny. So more than likely, you're going to get worse than what that Eagles guy got because, hell, the game didn't even get started yet. He was fired up. He just spit on Dak. He didn't care. And he took his L and kept it moving. But the fact that they have already had this violation take place, and now here you go doing it again, and you chuckling, thinking it's funny and laughing. We got you on tape, hocking a loogie on him like you on it like that. You got to take what comes with that. And if he catch you in a club in Florida or catch you in the street somewhere and beat your ass, that's what you get, man. Because at the end of the day, you don't do that to nobody. And then when it was time to man up, you couldn't man up. You pulled a sucker move and just wanted to chuckle and grin. That ain't what men do. You understand? But y'all put it in the comments, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But like I said, man, I just feel like sportsmanship is gone. Because when you got to deal with stuff like that, that's corny. Like, even at least back in the 80s in the NBA, dudes would duke it out and then just get a tech and still go finish the game and shake hands after the game and be done with it. But it don't rock like that no more. You got a bunch of punks and a bunch of cowards doing cornball kitty stuff, man. But that's just my opinion, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Put it in the comments. Y'all know I'll be back with y'all shortly, man. I'm in the newsroom all day, all right? Straight Shooter. Y'all know how we do it. Gone.